Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing Memory 5 and the Tyranny of King Washington Betrayal expansion pack and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure you capture 2 of the opponent's pieces and you kill both of the Sentinels within 20 seconds. So with that being said, I would like to mention that you can take advantage of the time codes to jump around the video to whatever section you may need, whether that be 100% synchronization, or maybe that is just a certain portion of the level that you may be stuck on, or maybe even a cutscene. Whatever you need, take advantage of those. They are there for you to use. And with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with the memory.
We'll be trapped in this alley if Franklin comes with reinforcements.
Like last time. When did I get done? I'm told you're an extraordinary hunter. Able to track anything or anyone.
I do my best.
I could use such a man. I fought for years in the cause of freedom. I thought that Washington would lead us to a new age. But he turned. I had to start again. Sadly, our second rebellion is faltering.
Sir, we're out of gunpowder.
We must leave Boston. We'll be crushed altogether. But I wish to free some comrades to bring with us. They're loyal boys, all of them.
But this time, we must avoid being surprised by that murderer, Franklin.
If I had a man, I'd track Franklin down while we attempt to free our friends. That would disorient the Bluecoats and ensure our success.
I have my own reasons to get Franklin.
Capital. We have an accordance of desires. From time to time, we get important information from this Tavern, right here. Your appearance draws attention. But if you're able to mingle with the denizens, you should be able to discover Franklin's movements.
Alright, so now it is time for us to head over to the Bluecoat Tavern. Once you do arrive at the tavern, it is a very quick fight that you need to go through. They are going to be in front of the tavern and you have to fight these enemies to gain access. So I'd personally recommend you take advantage of your animal powers. It is a cakewalk if you use the wolf pack and you use the eagle flight to start things off. You can get these kills really easily and then just continue on from there. Like the wolf cloak honestly makes it really easy going in stealthily and just taking them out quite quickly. It's the best way to do it. Definitely the best way to do it. Once you've killed all the enemies in the area, it will be time to head into the tavern. Hopefully you don't have what happens to me where it's like a bunch of different groups come in all at once. It gets really annoying when this happens and it gets, you know, prolonged and whatever. But I got lucky and there was a sort of a break in all these guards rotating around the area. So I'm headed into the tavern and now we're headed straight to the enemy that we're going to be facing to recover the opponent's pieces. So this is actually in, I believe it's called Nine Men's Morris. I can't fully recall what this game is called. But if you are looking for a guide on how to play the game, I have that available in my Original Gamer Achievement Guide. You can take advantage of that if you need to learn how to play the game. But really, all you need to know is that you need to use the white pieces to jump over the opponent's black pieces. So it is just a matter of letting them get out into an open space. And once the black piece is at an optimal point for you to jump over it with your own piece, you just go ahead and do that, and then you will have gotten that opponent's piece. What you need to do is do that twice. So you basically just need to recover 2 black pieces during this entire sequence, and that is 100% synchronization acquired. I was just lucky enough that I barely got 2 pieces. Like I got 2 pieces, and then this sequence ended, like the eavesdropping sequence ended. So that was a bit scary for me, but as long as you don't make too many mistakes, you should have no problem acquiring the 2 pieces off of your opponent. You can also restart your checkpoint, so keep that in mind if you do run into too many mistakes or whatever. Alright, and then you see I just got my first black piece. The enemy is going to bring out another black piece, and then bam, I capture my second black piece. And if you see the optional objective doesn't show up as completed here, that is because it will show up once you complete the eavesdrop. So don't worry too much if you have, you know, gotten your second black piece, but then you don't think you completed it. You don't need to worry too much. It does pop up afterwards. You just need to make sure you're counting, and you do get 2 of your opponent's pieces during that eavesdropping sequence. Alright, now it is time for us to tail the courier and loot the letter. This is honestly a very easy section of the memory because you can actually just use wolf cloak and then start looting them. This is honestly a really useful way to pickpocket in this DLC, and it comes in handy in future memories as well. So go ahead and succeed at pickpocketing, unlike me, don't fail too much, and then there's going to be a quick cutscene.
General Putnam, there appears to be a misunderstanding regarding our respective positions and authorities. A personal meeting is called for at the docks tomorrow, 10 at night. The usual Sentinels will secure our safety. Yours, Ben Franklin.
Alright, so now we are basically doing the opposite of what we just did. Instead of looting, we are going to be placing the letter back on the courier, so go do just that. Remember to take advantage of the wolf cloak. It isn't going to be too difficult. The enemy does move around a lot, and there are a ton of enemies in the area, so you can exit wolf cloak easily. You want to make sure you're sort of near a haystack or in a haystack if you want to exit out of wolf cloak and regain your health. Go onto the roofs if you need to get away from all the enemies in the area, so that way you can be inconspicuous and regain your health. But other than that, I can't really offer too many more tips. Just use the wolf cloak to your advantage when it comes to placing the letter back on the courier. Alright, I will let the rest of the gameplay speak for itself. You can see I do end up struggling when it comes to placing the letter on the courier just because it is a moving target and there are so many enemies in the nearby area. But after long enough, I do get it, so I hope you don't struggle as much as I do. Alright, anyways, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, now that we have returned the letter to the courier, we are now headed to a new mission marker at the docks where we are going to be completing the 100% synchronization requirement for taking out the Sentinels. So go ahead and make your way over to the memory marker. There's going to be a quick cutscene with zero dialogue where Connor just takes a look around the area and he sees these two enemies that are just ready. They're posted up, right? They're Sentinels. They got their guns and they are ready for the meeting that Benjamin Franklin has set up. So Connor is like, oh yeah, time to take them out. That would be a good idea, which it is a good idea, Connor. Nicely done. And now it is time for us to take them out. So with the 100% synchronization requirement, it doesn't matter when you start killing them. It just matters that you need to kill them both within 20 seconds. So you can see the timer has not started. Bam, the timer has started now that we killed the first enemy. So you want to be quick. You don't want to head to the left. What I'd recommend is that you head over to the right and move counterclockwise using your eagle flight to jump from building to building and quickly maneuvering over to the second enemy. Once you're in range, I'd recommend you use the eagle assassination right away, and you should easily complete this within 15 seconds. I was a bit slow on the uptake and I wasn't that fast, but you can honestly do this very, very quickly. Once that second Sentinel is taken out within 20 seconds, head back to the memory marker and there will be a quick cutscene.
Who are you?
General Putnam is unable to meet with you.
What? Well, this is absurd. Washington will hear of this.
King Washington. His Majesty has removed himself to New York City to deal with the rebellion festering there.
Removed himself? Why wasn't I informed?
General Putnam asked me to deliver this proclamation from the king.
This attests that Israel Putnam is heretofore to... What is this?
From now on, you take orders from Putnam.
Me take orders from him? I suggest you show me some respect, sir, or I'll have these men shoot you down. Sentinels! Sentinels? But...
Alright, so now we are chasing down Benjamin Franklin. This is a very easy sequence, especially if you use the eagle flight. Really, you don't have to worry too much about this. I think he does automatically just fall over as well, so you're going to catch up to him no matter what. You can't lose him. Once you do catch up to him, go ahead and interact with him, and that is when the level is essentially over. You're going to have a quick cutscene, and then you're going to be pushing him to the mission objective and finishing the memory.
Hold still. Come with me.
My God, what have we done? I became a monster. It was as if Washington had some great power.
Come on.
He clouded my mind.
I don't want to hear it. Come with me.
Are you taking me somewhere to be killed? But I can help you now.
These animals
animals do your bidding.
I let you live?
My only wish is to atone for my wickedness. I will devote every moment to destroying the king.
How?
My dear man, I can be of enormous benefit. I served at Washington's side. I know his habits quite well.
We will speak to Adams about this.
Alright, and that is it for this video. I do hope that I was able to help you out with any point of this video. If I was, please do consider dropping a like. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, please do consider sticking around and subscribing, because we are going to be continuing to post more and more content just like this, and we are not stopping anytime soon. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. I will see you in the next one.